Welcome to iRose, and on this channel, we talk about addiction and life after addiction because yes, there is life after addiction. So today I wanted to talk about caffeine and that I actually quit caffeine for the last 4 weeks or so. So I've had an on and off relationship with caffeine, pretty much on most of my life. And, with substance use and everything, I think there's some long-term side effects done to my brain from stimulant use. That's my hypothesis, is that my brain is now so sensitive to caffeine due to cocaine and Adderall use that, and I'd love to get a brain scan one day, but to see how my brain's been affected. But I'm so sensitive to caffeine that it's very accepted in our culture, and that's fine. Like it technically it's a drug, but it's way less harmful than many other substances, like, illegal ones or alcohol or something. So it's not as bad, it's more accepted, but it still can have a big impact on people's lives. There's jokes like you need your coffee before you can start your day. So for me, I had given it up, and there's so many benefits to it. This was a couple years ago. And then last year I started drinking it again, just because my partner, he drinks a lot of coffee. And so, I wanted to have a fun drink too. So I would get like a chai tea. Usually it would be a tea because I know that I am very sensitive. So it would be less caffeine. But then I started drinking bubblers, and because we have them at my work, and yeah, I don't know. So then I started buying them, and they taste good, and they give me a lot of energy, but they would give me so much anxiety that, it was like I was torturing myself. I would only drink them on the weekend, and it was kind of like my treat. And I was doing this for probably like 4 or 5 months or something. It was a while, but it was kind of like a treat, I guess. But the thing is that I quit over the last 4 weeks, but I have to admit I did have a cup of coffee yesterday because I had like no motivation, and I just really felt the effects. Holy crap, I had so much anxiety, especially not having it and then having a cup of coffee. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the things that I've noticed in my physical health from quitting caffeine. So the first thing is that I've been drinking more water, which that's amazing, right? Because water is so good for you. I've been drinking more water, and as a result, I'm not having as many headaches as I was having. I would get them quite frequently before, and I just wasn't drinking enough water. So I'm not as dehydrated. My physical health is better. Like I have more energy as a result because I'm not like bogged down by my headaches like I was. Drinking more water, it's just been so healthy for me, and just makes me want to choose healthier things too. So probably the biggest one actually is less anxiety, because caffeine gives me so much anxiety that it's like impairing to the point where I'm scared, I'm paranoid, I don't know, maybe something bad's gonna happen, what's gonna happen. I start to feel it in my legs, my heart is racing, my mind thoughts are going crazy. I don't know, are other people like this? I was not always like this. It's gotten worse and worse. I don't know if I'm just becoming more sensitive to things, but I have less intrusive thoughts. I would get such bad intrusive thoughts with caffeine, and it's just not worth it for me. Like the little pick-me-up, because studies do show that caffeine does improve mood. It can help with depression, but what's the flip side is that for me, like my anxiety, it really would take off. And so that would impact my life and things that I want to do. Like I don't want to go out and have fun and do things if I have all these anxious thoughts. Like I just wouldn't. I noticed that drinking the bubblers, especially, it was just so much caffeine for me. I think it's like 65 milligrams per can, and I would have like 2 or 3 each day. I kind of like in a dark cave, like, and I noticed like with the caffeine use, I would just have more unhealthy habits. Like I would want to be on my phone. I wouldn't want to do things. It was just like a ripple effect into my life. But as a result of quitting the caffeine, I'm more present, I'm in the moment, I'm having better relationships with people, because it was, I don't know, it was like, you know, like, because I've quit so many things, substances, like this is just another one that I had to quit for real again, because just having it yesterday, I was like, oh gosh, like I do not miss this feeling. So just being aware that how much it impacts me, and it's really not worth like the little pick me up that I would get. But yeah, for me, it was also like this is something that I get, you know, like, because addicts, I feel like this is my take on it, is like addicts want something, at least like for me, you know, I want something. Like, is there something I can have? Like maybe now not caffeine, but it was that. It was like on the weekend,
I get bubblers.
and that's just the reality of kind of how it was. And I want to be honest about it, because, you know, there could be some shame with that too, where it's like, oh, I don't want to talk about it. I want to hide it. But like it was kind of like an addiction that, you know, and not a good coping skill. Like if I was in a bad mood too, I noticed like I would want to have a bubbler. Like now I'm happier. I have less irritability. And like quitting, you know, it wasn't like, I didn't feel major withdrawals. I don't think that I drank so much that, you know, just on the weekends mostly. So maybe it wasn't enough to have withdrawals. But another big thing is that I have better sleep quality. So I am sleeping so much better. I'm getting more restful sleep, because caffeine doesn't allow the REM sleep. It doesn't allow that fully restful sleep where you wake up and you're like, oh, that was good. It's more like just kind of light sleep that I would get. And I couldn't fall asleep right away. I noticed that it would take me so long to fall asleep. And it was just really impacting me, which I need a lot of sleep. I'm someone who needs a lot. And for, you know, it's kind of been a no-brainer to take that out. Another little thing, but it matters, is that I'm taking less bathroom breaks, because with the caffeine, I noticed like I would have to go to the bathroom multiple times in an hour. With less caffeine, I'm going to the bathroom less, and it's just better. Like it can be so annoying, because it also is dehydrating. Caffeine is so dehydrating that I would want to drink more water too. And it's just a vicious cycle of always going to the bathroom. And yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this is just a quick video about me giving up caffeine and how positive it has been in my life, and that I absolutely recommend it, just for so many reasons. The biggest one being anxiety, and just feeling better. Honestly, just feeling better. And that's been huge. It's a game changer. It's allowed me to be able to like just have more energy for my day. And I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, I have some things going on I just wanted to mention too. I'm working on some music, and I think I'm gonna post it on this YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm really excited, because I've been making music for years and years, but nothing as good quality as I'm about to release. So I'm really excited about that, and I hope you stick around and check it out. Yeah, and I have a blog, irose2222.com, and there you can find some blog posts. Eventually I want to offer some things. I'm not quite there yet, but more to come on that. And yeah, stay connected. I do want to start writing my blog again. It's been a while, but life's been pretty busy. Just a little catch up. I had my graduation ceremony last week, and it was amazing. And yeah, I don't know, I feel really good about things. Life's great, and I hope that things are going well for you as well. Just sober life is incredible, and there's so many good things. Like if you're willing to put in the work and wait it out, I mean, the sky's the limit. I believe it fully. And I just hope that I can keep creating a community where we can all connect. And I'm so excited for that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching if you made it this far, and subscribe and like, okay? Thank you so much.